Are we really on the brink of the end of the world? The prophecies of Nostradamus have sent shivers down the spines of generations. So are we living in the times he warned about? In just a few years, his bizarre predictions could come true. From the decline of the Catholic Church to the rise of artificial intelligence running wild, we could see a world transformed, where humanity faces challenges no one could have imagined. But is it a sign of doom, or just a necessary shift? Check out Nostradamus's top 10 predictions for 2025 and what they could mean for our future. These predictions are not to be missed. They could change the way you see the world. 1. The Catholic Church Nostradamus, in his cryptic Prophecies, foretold the passing of an aging pope and the emergence of a new figure from Rome. This could indicate major upheavals in the Catholic Church, an institution that has faced many challenges in the 21st century, from a crisis of faith among its followers to scandals over the abuse of power. The rise of a new figure could mark a turning point, weakening the Church's traditional influence or even sparking major reforms. In today's political and social climate, these changes are not just internal matters, but could also impact religious movements around the world, as the Church struggles to maintain its place in an increasingly diverse world. 2. The Age of Aquarius. Nostradamus predicted that the Age of Aquarius, considered an age of awakening and renewal, could be accompanied by serious crises. Current issues such as climate change, environmental degradation, and global inequality are becoming increasingly tense, creating a perfect foundation for famine, war, and disease as he predicted. The Age of Aquarius, instead of bringing peace and progress, risks becoming an age of struggle for existence. Conflicts over water, land, and energy resources have begun to emerge, reflecting the concerns that Nostradamus once mentioned. This requires humanity to act urgently to avoid irreversible disasters. 3. Artificial Intelligence, AI. The rapid development of artificial intelligence, AI, was predicted by Nostradamus to be a double-edged sword. He warned that when AI surpasses human control, it will cause global chaos, collapsing critical systems such as the power grid, the internet, and even the financial system. In fact, recent advances in AI technology have begun to raise concerns, especially as self-learning AI systems become increasingly complex and unpredictable. Some researchers have warned of the risk of AI runaway, in which super AIs could develop their own goals that are not in line with human interests. The consequences could include disruption of global supply chains, mass job losses, and political conflicts over control of this technology. Nostradamus seems to have realized that over-reliance on AI could push humanity down a dangerous path in the near future. 4. Donald Trump and the rise of the norm challenging leader. Nostradamus spoke of the return of a leader who challenges norms and causes profound upheavals in society. This easily reminds us of Donald Trump, who has reshaped American and global politics with his unconventional leadership style. His emergence on the political scene has challenged traditional principles, from his approach to foreign affairs to his use of social media to connect directly with the people. With the possibility of re-election, Trump's return could further deepen divisions within the United States while shaking international alliance structures. In a context where globalization is threatened by protectionism and geopolitical tensions, Trump represents a type of leadership that upsets the inherent equilibrium. 5. China's rising power. Nostradamus predicted China's strong rise, especially in the military and territorial disputes. In fact, China is constantly expanding its influence in the Indo-Pacific region through building a modern navy, consolidating control over the South China Sea, and increasing its presence in disputed territories. These actions have increased tensions with major powers such as the United States, Japan, and India. In addition, China's Belt and Road Initiative continues to increase its soft power globally, putting pressure on Western countries to reshape their economic and military strategies. If this tension is not managed skillfully, Nostradamus's prediction of a major conflict could come true. 6. Space exploration and colonization on Mars. Nostradamus predicted that humans will achieve great achievements in space exploration, especially the construction of colonies on Mars by 2050. This is clearly reflected in the current efforts of organizations such as NASA, SpaceX, and international space agencies. Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX, has set a goal of sending humans to Mars and establishing settlements to ensure the long-term survival of humanity beyond Earth. The technological, financial, and harsh environmental challenges of the Red Planet remain major obstacles, but advances in reusable rocket technology, artificial intelligence, and astrobiology research are bringing the dream of space colonization closer. If successful, settling on Mars would not only be a major step forward for science, but also mark a new era for humanity, where existence is no longer bound by the limits of Earth. 7. Climate and natural disasters. Nostradamus predicted an increase in extreme climate events, and current reality shows that these warnings are not far from reality. Global temperatures have risen to alarming levels, leading to phenomena such as polar ice melt, widespread forest fires, and longer and more intense hurricane seasons. Over the past year, the world has witnessed superstorms that have destroyed infrastructure and claimed the lives of thousands of people. Record-breaking temperatures have also caused severe droughts in many places, pushing millions of people into water shortages and famine. In addition, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and unpredictable natural phenomena are increasingly causing severe damage. These problems are not only the result of environmental imbalances, but also have a direct impact on the economy, food security, and public health. Without drastic action from governments and global organizations, these disasters could become a permanent threat. 8. Social tensions and revolutions. Nostradamus also mentioned a major wave of social revolutions, reflecting growing inequality and inevitable changes in political systems. In fact, social discontent is growing globally as the gap between rich and poor widens. Protest movements from the US, France to countries in Asia and Africa show increasingly strong voices of opposition to social injustice, corruption, and the indifference of those in power to issues such as climate change, human rights, and employment opportunities. At the same time, the proliferation of information technology and social media has increased the ability to organize these movements, leading to revolutions that are not only local but also global in scope. Changes in politics, including the adoption of new economic systems or comprehensive social reforms, may be inevitable in the near future. This is a time when countries are forced to confront new demands from the working class, youth, and minorities if they are to maintain long-term stability. 9. The United Kingdom and the monarchy. Nostradamus predicted the end of the reign of King Charles III, possibly due to his failing health or a wave of public opposition. In the current context, the British monarchy is facing major challenges in maintaining support in a society that is increasingly skeptical of the necessity of the royal family. King Charles III, although considered the most well-prepared for this role, still faces pressure on his legitimacy, especially as the United Kingdom experiences economic and social crises. The dissatisfaction of a part of the public with the expenses of the royal family, along with the rise of the movement to abolish the monarchy, raises big questions about the future of this institution. If Prince William succeeds, he may have to modernize the royal family to maintain support, but it could also lead to a profound change in long-standing traditions, reflecting a significant transition in British history. Jam 10. The world faces war and conflict. Nostradamus predicted the possibility of a new world war, and current signs suggest this is not unthinkable. Escalating tensions in volatile regions, such as the Middle East, particularly the conflict in Israel and Palestine, have raised concerns about a global crisis. In addition, strategic competition between superpowers, such as the US, China, and Russia, is increasing, creating the risk of a large-scale conflict. Modern technology, including hypersonic weapons, artificial intelligence, and cyber warfare, has increased the danger of potential wars, while international alliances such as NATO and ASEAN face challenges in their unity and effectiveness. Without effective and timely diplomatic intervention, these tensions could escalate into a full-scale war with catastrophic consequences for the entire world. Nostradamus, through his predictions, seems to have reminded humanity that only cooperation and dialogue can prevent this destruction. Thank you for watching the video until the end. If you find these prophecies interesting, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like and follow the channel so you don't miss the next interesting videos. We always appreciate your support. See you in the next videos.